What if I told you the single most critical stat for any roamer or tank in Mobile Legends isn't HP, or physical defense, or even magic defense? It's movement speed. In a game of seconds, your speed determines if you make it to the turtle fight on time, if you can peel your marksman, or if you get caught out of position and wiped. Building movement speed isn't just about making your hero faster. It's about maximizing your map presence. Today we break down the pillars of movement speed for tanks and fighters, and show you how to combine them for total map dominance. First, let me ask you a question. Why tanks need speed? If you know the answer, comment down below. In competitive, the pro players prioritize speed for three main reasons. First, it's chasing. A tank's job is to initiate and stick to the backline. High movement speed prevents the enemy from simply walking away from your engagement. Second, it's covering. Speed allows you to react to ganks and rotations faster than anyone else on the map. If your mid laner gets ganked, the movement speed differential lets you arrive to turn the fight. Lastly, third, it's creating. The tank is the creator of vision and pressure. More speed means you can safely dip into the enemy jungle, drop a ward, and get out before their jungler even realizes you were there. Now let's look at the items. We need to categorize our movement speed into two types: flat speed and percentage speed. So, what is flat speed and why is it so important? Flat speed works as a base for you. The more flat speed you have, more you will get benefits from other sources, because most of them are percentage-based. So it's essential for early game rotations. The item that provides highest amount of flat speed is Rapid Boots. The item provides 65 movement speed, 35% slow reduction, and 12 HP regen. But the passive has a side effect: 20 movement speed will be reduced if you deal or take damage. Let's see how it works.
Thank you for the gift. I hope they won't be too surprised when seeing me like this. Actually, my heart doesn't need a beat to keep me online. It's upsetting though.
These boots are for roamers and hyper-aggressive tanks who need to constantly cross the map, like Lolita, Tigreal, or Johnson. They give you unparalleled global presence early on. This means rapid boots are incredible for getting to the fight, but they're terrible for in-fight movement. If the enemy team has a lot of slow or persistent damage, you need to sell these later for tough boots or warrior boots. It's a rush item, not a final item solution. Thunderbelt. It provides 600 hit points, 15 physical defense, 15 magic defense, and 20 movement speed. The passive it gives is true damage based on defense, and after each enhanced attack, 1 point of hybrid defense increases permanently. Let's see how it works. For a long time, the item's focus was only HP and the AoE slow, but that 20 movement speed is a quiet powerhouse. This speed is unconditional. It pairs perfectly with the item's passive that applies a massive slow to the enemy. Heroes like Hylos or Khalid love this consistent utility speed. Now let's get into the most common type source, which is percentage-based. This speed is typically conditional, meaning you have to work for it, but when it's active, the boost is great. I will tell you about the defensive items that provides movement speed. Brute Force Breastplate. The item gives 800 hit points, 20 physical defense, and 10% cooldown reduction. But the passive it gives is extra adaptive attack and 25% crowd control duration reduction. Let's see how it works. This item is for fighters and tank fighters like Fredrin, Uranus, or Balmond, because the movement speed only activates when you use a skill or a basic attack. You need to be actively fighting to get the bonus. You start the fight slightly slow, but once you land your combo, you become an uncatchable. This speed isn't for roaming. It's for sticking to a target and ensuring they cannot escape your ultimate. Then we have Dominance Ice. It provides a 250 hit points, 55 physical defense, and 5% movement speed. But its passive, Arctic Cold, lowers the attacker's attack speed. And Lifebane drastically reduces the shield and HP regeneration of attacking enemies by 60%. Dominance Ice is built for its utility, the anti-heal and anti-attack speed. This item is for positional tanks like Khufra or Atlas. That 5% helps you maintain optimal range in a team fight, ensuring your anti-heal passive is always active. It's consistent and perfectly complements the utility tank's need for perfect positioning. For test purposes, let's stack all of these items and find out how much movement speed can we get.
Yay! 完璧! Yay! 完璧!
So how do the pros combine these items? You never buy all four, but you prioritize based on your role. Never stack too much on movement speed, because it could hamper your other stats, resulting in weak performance. Prioritize getting one excellent flat source and then diversify into the percentage sources. If you enjoyed this detailed look at itemization, drop a like and subscribe for more deep dives. Let me know in the comments, which hero stacks brute force breastplate the fastest, and I'll see you on the next one.